morning, everyone. Welcome to our workout today. We are going to be doing an upper pull, so we're focusing on the back, in between the shoulder blades, the back of the arms there. We have a circuit today. We have a couple different variations of some exercises we've done before. So we're going to get ready to do 45 seconds on each one, 15-second rest in between, and rotating through twice. So first one is dumbbell stance jack rows. This is a version of the stance jacks. We've done these usually with kettlebells. Today we're going to do them with dumbbells. So you're going to be coming down. You're going to have your feet a little further back or your arms a little more forward, depending on how you look at it. Coming down into a stance jack, pulling up with both elbows, down and back. So make sure that back stays straight, up and through. If you want to modify, you're stepping out. As you're coming down, keep the weights as close to the legs as you can. You're going to basically drop into a squat, so making sure knees are staying behind the toes, weight on the back of the heels, coming down, and then coming up, back and forth. So that is our dumbbell stance jack row. After that, we are doing crunches. So you're going to be down on the ground. We're going to crunch up, engage the core, hold the belly button pulled tight, pushing the shoulders towards the hips, getting that full range of motion all the way through. You can extend the legs if you want to make it a little more challenging, focusing on that core there. After that, we have kettlebell side swing. So for this, we're going to spend half on each side. Excuse me. So you're going to have relaxed legs. You're going to come down, bring the kettlebell across. You're going to come up and to the sides. You're coming down, using that momentum. So as you come down, you want the back to be straight, slight bend, knees are behind the toes, and then you drive with your whole body, bring it up, and you're using that momentum. Then we're going to switch to the other side. Same thing, 22 seconds on each side, so we're going to do half on each side for that one. After that, we have skaters. So we're bringing our back leg behind our front leg, coming down, back and forth, and you can either jump this out or step it. You can also step forward and back if you're worried about the side-to-side motion. You can even jump it forward and back if you're trying to save on the knees, or you're worried about the lateral movement there. After that is Renegade Rows. So we're going to be down in a push-up position or a plank position on the weights, and then you're just going to pull. So you want to make sure your hips are low. You're going to pull the weight straight up into your shoulder. So engage the core. We want to rotate as little as possible, so make sure you engage the core, pulling that weight back. You can also do this from your knees, pulling up and back. And if you're worried too much about the knees, you can even do this just bent over on one side and then switch halfway. But I'd rather you try from the knees first if you can. Then we have bob and weave shuffle. So we've done bob and weave in a few of these. So the variation, you're going to start in kind of squat stance. You're going to do 2 steps side to side. So 2 shuffle steps, then you come underneath, punch across. 2 shuffle steps, come underneath, punch across. So you're dropping each time you bob, you kind of drop, pull your whole body up as you punch across. And that's the bob and weave. Butterfly reverse flies, you're going to do this with fairly light weights, because we're going to have our arms bent at 90 degrees. You're going to come out and in. So you're keeping a 90-degree bend the whole time. You're bent over at the waist, bringing the arms up and through. And you can definitely do this one without weights. Just keep those arms contracted and strong and coming all the way through. Then we have squat jumping jacks. So you're going to do a squat jack, which is you're coming down into a squat, come up, and then 3 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, back into a squat, down, 1, 2, 3. And you can step these out, 1, 2, 3, into a squat to modify as well. So that is our circuit. We're going to do 45 seconds on each one. So we're starting with our dumbbell stance jack rows. Grabbing the weights. 45 seconds. We'll start in about 10 seconds here. So you can also do, depending if your weights are too heavy, you can just do both hands in one, back and forth to modify this as well. All right, so 45, ready? And begin. So we're coming down, pulling up. Make sure you get that pace nice and strong, keeping that core engaged. Good, squeezing the shoulders up and through. Stay nice and controlled. Good, nice strong start on this. Make sure the elbows stay above the weights the whole time as you come up and down. Over halfway down on this. So keep that pace up. Under 15 seconds left. All the way through to the end. Good, strong finish. Bring this in. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, so we've got our crunches next. We're down on the ground. 45 seconds. Keeping that engaged. Ready? And begin. So coming all the way up and through. Challenging that core. Keeping that nice and tight. You want to get that full range of motion. Down and up. Keeping that belly button pulled in tight towards the spine. Good, we're about halfway done with this. So coming all the way through to the end. Make sure you get that full crunch up. Want to make sure we're pushing those muscles through. Shoulders in towards the hips. Under 15 seconds left. So keep those muscles working. All the way in. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, so kettlebell side swing. So next one, we're going to grab our kettlebell. So again, we're going side to side. One on each. I'm going to start with my left hand, because you always want to start with your weaker side when we're doing one, starting in 3. Ready? And begin. So remember, keep the legs soft. Coming down and across the body. Making sure, keeping that core tight. Shoulders are back. Make sure to keep that back straight. This is the main thing. Want to keep that core engaged. Back and forth. One more, and then we're going to switch. And other side. Coming up. You can come to a dead stop when you switch if you want. I just find it easier not to. So we're going back and forth. Sticking with the one side. Under 10 seconds left. Try and stay as straight as you can the whole way through. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Skaters are next. So we're putting our kettlebell down. Once you catch your breath a little bit, going 45 seconds, back and forth. Ready? And begin. So coming down, make sure to drop that back leg. Back and forth. Try and stay engaged. Challenging those arms and legs the whole way through. Keeping a good strong pace. You want to bring that back leg across. Get nice and low on each one. We're over halfway done. So pushing towards the end. Under 15 seconds left. So getting as much as you can out of each one of these. Last few seconds of work. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, Renegade Rows. So we're down on the ground. This is our plank one. Starting in 5. Ready? And begin. And if you're having a hard time transitioning, I know some of these transitions are a little more challenging. That's fine. Just do the best you can. If you start a few seconds late, you're still working. As long as you're not just laying there resting, and you're actually working to transition. We're halfway done on this. So if you're doing the kneel one, make sure you switch sides. Good. Into those last 15 seconds. Keeping that core engaged. Hips are down. Making sure as you come up, we want to squeeze that shoulder all the way through. 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right. Bob and weave shuffle. So we're going to be going side to side. Dropping under, starting in 5. All right, ready? And begin. So coming up, 2 shuffle steps over, 2 shuffle steps, bobbing in and through. Make sure you dip. Each time we're going to dip under and across. Really even have room for the 2 shuffle steps here. Need to make my steps smaller. Punching across, 2, dropping over. Good, we're over halfway down on this. Coming across, ducking under, punching through. You can kind of start that bob part as you're in that last shuffle step to keep yourself moving. Make it a smooth motion. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, butterfly flies. Excuse me. Butterfly reverse flies. So we're bent over, holding our weights. 90-degree bends, starting in 3. Ready? And begin. So bent over, pull up, keeping this nice and controlled. If you can't quite get the range of motion, that's fine. Just do the best you can. Again, we want to keep those arms engaged and strong. We want to be just past 45-degree on our bend. You're over halfway done on this. So keeping it controlled that whole way. Making sure that neck stays relaxed. Into those last 15 seconds. And keep those muscles working. Under 10 left. Driving this all the way through to the end. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, squat, jumping jacks. It's our last one for the round. So we're gonna come down and do a squat. 3 jumping jacks, all the way out and through. So starting in 5. Ready? And begin. So squat down. 1, 2, 3. Squat down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keeping that pace up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. All the way back, making sure staying light on the toes. Even when you're stepping, you want to keep the heels off the ground. Challenge those muscles through. I now have my arms opposite of what they normally are on this. It's kind of messing me up. We got under 10 seconds. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, catch your breath, get a quick drink. And we're going through that one more time. So, again, trying to let that breathing calm down a little bit. We're going to start in 15 seconds. So we're back to stand check rows. Elbows are staying above. All right, so grabbing either one or both. Ready? And begin. So we're down. Elbows stay above. Keeping that up. We want to stay strong. Keeping that core working. Elbows stay above the weights. Back and forth. I'm feeling my back that I hurt again, so I gotta step this one out. So challenge those muscles. Make sure knees are staying behind the toes. We got 15 seconds left. So push that all the way through to the end. Challenge yourself all the way in. Almost done. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. All right, so we've got our crunches now. So we're down on the ground, catching your breath. And as you're doing this, if you keep the legs bent, it really stabilizes your low back. Ready? And begin. So especially if you're feeling it after that last one like I was, really try and get that crunch up, keep the legs bent. It'll push your low back into the ground and actually help keep it strong and stabilized. You can hold your head if your neck is bugging you, but we want to make sure we're pushing the shoulders. It's this section that we're looking to crunch up, not leaning forward with your chin or your neck. We're into the last 15 seconds of this, so keeping that pace consistent. Coming all the way up and through, last 10 seconds. Finishing this off, all the way to the end. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, so kettlebell side swing is next. So we're gonna grab our kettlebell. Again, I'm starting with the left arm because I'm right-handed, so my right arm is much stronger. We're gonna start in 5. So back and forth, sticking with one side. Ready? And begin. So using that momentum, trying to keep most of my body straight up and down as I swing that across. Also make sure not to whack yourself in the knees with this. So I'm making sure to keep the kettlebell in front of me. Swing that out and to the side, maybe just a hair in front. And you're using momentum on this, so let it swing back and forth. You still want to drive one more and then we're going to switch. You still want to drive, but let the kettlebell swing naturally. Coming up and through, getting that core tight. Snap with the hips still. Keep that arm straight. We got under 10 seconds left. Stand nice and straight. Bring this all the way through to the end. 2, 1, and relax. All right, skaters. So no weights needed for this one. Shake it out. We're going, again, 45 seconds, just like all of them. Starting in 5. Ready? And begin. So coming down, back and forth. Want to get nice and low. Dropping that back leg. Go ahead and pushing those muscles through. Good, as we challenge that pace. I'm gonna come all the way down and in. Good, we're halfway done. So come all the way through to the end. Keeping that nice, easy breathing. Under 15 seconds left now. Challenging those muscles now, under 10 seconds left. Get nice and low. Dropping that back leg. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Renegade Rows. So we're grabbing our weights. We're down on the ground. 45 seconds. Again, do the best you can on the transition time, starting in 3. Ready? And begin. So core is tight. Keep it engaged as you pull those elbows nice and strong. Elbow stays above the whole time. Really try and roll that shoulder back and towards the other one. Keeping that nice, easy breathing. We're over halfway done. So keeping those hips low. Core is engaged. We're into the last 15 seconds now. Keep it going strong. Pulling straight up into the armpit. Under 10 seconds left. Finishing this off. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. We've got our bob and weave shuffle. So we're starting in 5. All right, ready? And begin. So up and across. 1, 2. Up and across. 2. Shuffling on each one. Again, kind of start that dip on that second shuffle. So it's one smooth movement. Up and across. Ducking under. Punching across. Good, so challenge those muscles in. We're halfway done. Finishing this all the way through. Keeping that core engaged. Under 15 seconds left. Good, as you challenge those muscles. All the way through to the end. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, butterfly reverse flies. Oops, my weight's over here. So, keeping them bent at 90 degrees. We're starting in 5, back and across, and begin. So keeping that 90-degree bend. I want to squeeze those arms up and through. Challenging that pace that whole time. Making sure to bring those elbows up. Keeping that nice easy breathing. Good, we're halfway done with this one. So again, we want to stay down. Make sure we're lifting the elbows all the way. Keeping that 90-degree bend. Focus on getting those arms out there. Under 15 seconds left. So pushing into those last 10. Making this count all the way through. We want to stay nice and strong. All the way in. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. So we've got our squat jumping jacks. Let's see if I can fix my arms this time. So I think we're going to need to be down for the squat part. All right, ready? And begin. So down. Go jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3. Down. 1, 2, 3. Down. 1, 2, 3. Down. Making sure your knees are staying behind the toes. All the way up and through. Good. Good strong start to this now. We're about halfway done. Staying light on the toes. Making the most you can out of each one. 3 jumping jacks, 2, 3. Good, under 15 seconds left. So making the most you can out of each one of these. 1, 2, 3. Down. Arms are getting messed up again, but keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. And relax. You are done. Virtual high five. Excellent job, everyone. You guys wore me out on that one. It's around 45 seconds. So we're finished. We're going to stretch it out. So start with your feet moving, catching your breath. We're going to start with your palms bent back and pull your arms away from you. Just stretching nice and easy. Just keep your feet moving a little bit, just to let that breath return to closer to normal. Just nice, easy breathing. Deep breaths all the way out through. Good. All right. Now we're gonna reach around, give yourself a hug, pulling the arms across. Still try and take nice deep breaths all the way. We want to inhale all the way, and then let it out. That's the quickest way to let yourself recover. Bring it back, shake your arms out. All right, we're gonna do the one-legged stretch. You can hang on to something, or just standing where you are. Nice deep breaths. And let that body use this recovery time. Nice easy breathing. Switching back to the other side. So challenge. Again, try and keep it nice and controlled. You want to come all the way in. Letting yourself kind of come back down. All right, we're going to come across now. So stretch the inside of the leg. Pull this arm across. Stretch the shoulder. Might end up getting the legs a little bit today. Anytime you do upper pull, you'll often get the low back, which will cross into the glutes. Switching the other side. We did that a little bit more today. So if you feel it in the low back, that's actually part of upper pull, anything through here. Again, sometimes you kind of feel it into the glutes. We try to avoid that, but it happens sometimes. All right, we're gonna cross one leg over. Push your hip out. This will stretch the IT band, which is the muscle that runs down the side of your leg. And then as you reach up, you'll get a good stretch through the arms too. So again, just nice, easy breathing. You're gonna stay standing to kind of let that recovery kick in. Really try and push. You're trying to push this hip out. You can hang on to something if you need to as well, just like we did for the crossover stretch switch. Trying to push that leg out. That'll get that good IT band stretch. Just nice and easy. I'm having a hard time balancing on this one today. Good, alright. We're going to push one leg forward now. So stretching out the hip flexor. And then we're just going to bring our hands up and back. kind of like a warrior pose. I think this is warrior 1 or something. Reaching up, I'm sure my wife could tell you. Stretching the arms. And then this front leg, and then as you reach those arms up, it'll stretch through there. Did a lot of arm work. So we hit the other side from yesterday. We're gonna switch, stretching. Now we're just gonna lean back and pull your fingertips back and away from the body. Just nice, easy breathing. Let that breathing return to normal. All right, there you go. That is our upper pull workout. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment when you're done on the video below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.